Sometimes I get asked the question, why do I hold satsang? And the answer is not easy to understand because most human beings live for themselves. But when you wake up fully, you don't suffer anymore. You don't have fear anymore. You don't basically have any story anymore. And you're still living in the world, and everybody you know is suffering. Everybody you know is resisting life in some way. And what arises in you is compassion and a willingness to try to actually help people out of that suffering by helping them get free. And you realize that nobody's going to hear you because people are listening through filters of belief systems that stop them from hearing. People still believe they are a somebody that's been somewhere, that's going somewhere, because they're lost in the matrix of the mind. They don't realize that they're living a dream. And that dream tends to be a bit of a nightmare because it involves a lot of resistance to life, which is suffering. But you try anyway. And in trying to help people get free, you become a target because people don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear a convenient lie that matches their belief system coming out of your mouth. The whole world doesn't realize it's dreaming, but take away your imagination, which is all dream, and what are you really? Who are you? Because nothing you think is real. It's all dream. And someone who's fully awake knows that to the core, to their marrow. And so there's this attempt to help people get free of their dream, basically, which is usually ego-based. Another thing that is not real. You try looking for your ego, you won't find it. Not possible. It's by the time it even comprehends that it is a thing, it's behind time. It's not even in real time. Yet the whole world lives in this dream, pretty much. Suffering from birth till death, what's called samsara. And so what motivates someone to hold satsang and try to help people get free, because satsang means association with truth, and someone who is free is living as truth, is compassion. There's no other reason to open your mouth and turn yourself into a target so other people can try to hurt you. And they do. So when I say to you that I love you, I do. I can't help it, because love is everywhere. Everywhere I look, I see it. I feel it. I know it. Because it is myself. The same as it is yourself, but you don't know that yet, because you're living in a matrix in your own mind, thinking you're a somebody. So there's an attempt to help you get free. But the thirst in you for freedom has to be pretty high, otherwise it won't take. You won't do what's required to get free. If you enter any Buddhist monastery or Hindu ashram, the first thing they're going to teach you is meditation. Meditation simply means being aware of what is real. And the reason they teach you that is because it is commonly known that people are not living in reality. They are dreaming their lives away, thinking that what they think is real. And it's not. So the first thing that you'll get taught in any ashram or monastery is meditation. Putting awareness on something that is real. Usually the breath, because it's with you and it's real. I teach the practice of openness because I know it facilitates the perception of love. And to remove the obstacles that are in the way of love are the same obstacles that are in the way of enlightenment. And sometimes I say, you have to listen like your life depends upon it. Well, you do. Because you're all been brainwashed into believing you're a somebody that's been somewhere, that's going somewhere. And people don't like to hear that they've been brainwashed, but they have. Anybody that asks you to believe something that's not your own direct experience is probably a crook. Whether they work for a church or a business, whatever. You can only trust your own direct experience. And so I only teach what has been my own direct experience. I won't teach any of the smells and bells that come from India, because it's not my experience. As far as I'm concerned, it could be bullshit. A bit like a lot of other religions on the planet. If someone asks you to have faith, run. So it's up to you. I'm here. I have a Buddha field that you can dissolve into and find yourself as truth. That is satsang. Satsang isn't what's said. Satsang isn't words. Words are bullshit. It is the Buddha field around someone that is awake, that does the work, that allows the entry point into your own true nature. People get caught up in thinking I'm a somebody. There hasn't been a somebody here for 26 years. But I'm available as a Buddha field for you to tune into and find yourself as truth. It's up to you.